So today we are going to be showing you how to build a bug hotel. It's making sure that we're inviting the good bugs into our garden and making homes for them. And there are no rules, there are no major things because the bugs don't really complain, they don't put in suggestion forms, and they don't decide that your linen wasn't clean enough. They just want a bit of grass to play around in, where they can lay their eggs, where they can hide and get protection, and that's all that matters. So let's show you how we started this guy to end up with this beautiful 5-star elite bug hotel. Okay guys, it's really simple. What we've done is we've got some offcuts. So this is really rough pine. You don't need to go and buy a special piece. And what I'm going to go through is just show you how we're going to fit it together. So here's the roof, you see. This is 285 by 265. The thickness of what you're wanting can be really anything. I mean, mine happens to be 90, but yours can be 180, it can be whatever, depending on the width of your bug hotel. Right, so here's my roof. One that's at 285, one that's at 265, and you can see how they fit. Do you see there? The one fits on the other one, just like that, to make a little teepee almost. Nice and easy. Let's go down to the sides. The sides, 2 of these boys, and you can see it's cut at an angle there, and that's these guys here. All right, and the height of these is 250. So we've got 2 times 250, and these are the sides. In between, stay with me because it's not that difficult, is 1, 2, 3. And these are our levels. So this is the bottom, the onderste verdieping, and bottom, and then we're going up, and here's the penthouse right on top. And these little slats over here, 1, 2, 3, are all the same, and you can see how that slots in here. Simple. Our little slots here, which can be done right at the end, or you can do them right in the beginning, depending on how much planning you do. All they do is I've got a bottom, a medium, and the top one, and they just fit in between here. Our little penthouse department, that is 135, and that fits right at the peak inside here, and you can see there he is there. Okay. You don't need to have it planned just like I have it here. It's about the concept. Get the idea and build your own unique hotel. Rightio guys, so our different floors have been done. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, and all it is slotting these little guys in place. And remember that our frame is going to hold the whole thing, and there is no rule that says it must be 19.5 millimeters across from here. You can just slot them in, and preferably at some different segments so that you've got a bit more character. Okay. Next up is we are going with the sides. So there are 2 sides. Remember we said these are 250 and they've got the 45 there. So that goes on the edge, that goes on the edge, and all we're going to do is pop it into place now. So get it there, and same as before, Mary, pop the screw in. Right guys, so our frame is looking good. There are our sides. Here's our first story, second story, and you see if we put it back together there. Remember, these were the roof pieces, those guys over there, and that's how it's going to look. So you see, all coming together really nicely. Before I start with the roof, I want to get this baby in place, and then let's pop that screw in over there. And all that's left is to pop our roof on. So to make life simpler, we just turn it around like this. Make sure it's nice and flush on the 45 here. Pop the screw in. And Ta-da! Look at that, 5-star glorious framework in place. Definitely will get an engineer's certificate for this. And now, can you see? Bug house in construction, completed. So, next step is to get the wire on, which is the chicken wire. And this, we're gonna keep it nice and simple, guys. You are able to purchase little bits of wire like this, and all we do is we pop it on the edge here, spread it out, keep it simple, all right? So just spread it out, and we're gonna use the staple gun, staple it in place, and then using a wire cutter, just trim it off on the edges. Nice and easy. And there we have it. Looky here. Ooh, these bugs are going to be so happy. Now, the reason why we put the chicken mesh in the back is obviously to create a little bit of resistance so that all the bits that we stick in here are not going to go tumbling out, and it also forms a nice, neat backdrop. All right. Looking gorgeous. Now pop it down. Now the last bit we've got to do is we've got to put on our fascia boards because they just finish it off quite nicely. You don't have to do this, but we kind of dig it. So pop them on there and let's get them in, and then we can start with putting together and assembling all our bits that our bugs are going to love. And 3, 2, 1, ta-da! There we go, facade on, our fascia boards, and the back, chicken mesh, and now we start to decorate. This is the fun part. So let's pop it down, come along with me, and I'll show you how I'm going to get all these bits inside here. So here there are no rules, guys. We can put a bit of coir in. They really enjoy coir, the bugs, because it's a bit like a mattress. They can get all warm and snug in there. So we can pop some in here. All right, you might even find the birds would come along and grab a bit of this. We can take a bit of hay. This could just be long bits of grass that you've cut from the lawn or from one of your grass gardens, just pulled out a bit. And we can pop some of that in here. There we go. Lichen is always great because it's got beautiful texture. Great place for laying little eggs. So if the skinks wanted to lay their eggs, fantastic spot. You can pop a bit of that in here. Sticks work beautifully. Take some of those guys. You can pop them in sideways, pop them in this way. Nice. Pick up sticks. And terracotta pots always work nicely if you have got a few that are broken, to stack them as a bit of slate. Always a nice warm spot, because remember, terracotta pots hold heat. So I'm just going to stuff a bit of this more inside here, and then we're going to finish it off by just getting these little guys in place and popping our decoration on, which are these glorious little discs over here. And the splendid inn is now complete. All that's left for us to do is find a great spot to put it in. I'm putting it near the veggie garden, where I know there are lots of hohos that are hanging out, because we want all the pollinators to come and hang out there to make sure that we get good fruit and veg. What is important as well is that it's in a nice, bright, sunny spot, especially during the cooler winter months, where these little guys are going to find a beautiful, warm, soft spot in the Bug Hotel.